Alright, and we're live. Hello, everybody. Hello, True Millen Valley. Welcome, welcome. Valley? As I slur your name, jeez. Oh, welcome, welcome, Annie. Glad to have you here. Glad to see you here. I'll clean my glasses real quick so I can see. Just came in from outside, so I got animal all over my glasses. There we go. There we go. Now we're good. Hello, everybody. Okay. Hello, Labot. I'm cracking. Also, as I start choking on myself, wow. I am pro streamer today. Dying, choking. Let's see. What else can I check off of the do not do list? Oh, gosh. But hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome back to Archaeology Day 8. 8! Is it 8? I think we're 8. Or is it 9? It's 8? It's 9. It's 9! I had to look at my title. I'm like, I just changed it. Welcome to Archaeology Day 9. Ah, so exciting, right? I know that's what you're all bristling to see. It's what you really want to see me do is more archaeology for the 9th day in a row. Yes, absolutely. That's exactly why you're here. I'm going to do that in just a second. Let me send off this alert. I forgot to send off my Twitter alert saying that I'm live. Whoopsie. I don't know how many people actually see it, but you know. I'm sure somebody sees it, and it's useful for them. Bam. Now we're good. So how is everybody? As my voice cracks. What am I, like 12 years old? What's going on today? That's what I get for yelling at ducks and chickens for a few minutes. I opened my door to the chickens earlier, and all the chickens ran out. I'm like, alright, time to rally up, chickens. They rushed me. I can't let my chickens out of their pen, and they've got a big old massive run, just because they'd get eaten. We have coyotes and bobcat and all kinds of other things that would love to snack on our chickens. But I yell at them all, like, get back in there, you know how this works. Didn't you see Marietta die last week? Not really, but, you know. Hello, Dabs. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Alright. Did y'all see that, there's gonna be a new drops next week? There's a new drop for a toy. The disco toy or whatever it's called. That's gonna be awesome. So, another drop week. Let's see, that goes from... Oh, it's a 2-week long one. The 21st to the 2nd. That's long. Yep. Doing alright, just digging around on 1007. I want to have a good handle on it before you reach the collection deadline. Totally understandable. We managed to down Raz last night on Raid Finder. We wiped probably around 4 times, but very surprisingly, everyone was still positive and rooting for each other. That's impressive. On LFR? People were nice? What? Faith in humanity restored? Is this real? That's awesome. I got the weather machine. I am ready to get this one. Awesome. Me too. It's gonna be a fun little toy. Evening Kraken and my new found favorite community, as I can't speak today apparently. Hello, Binge Bear. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Next week is full with drops. Comstomp and Trial of Style Farming. And Terabads. Next week is the patch, too. I know, I wanted to do Comstomp, but it's like, it's on patch week and drops week. And like, oh dear. Yeah, Trial of Style is next week, too, isn't it? Gosh dang it. Why does... I swear, everything in this game happens at the same freaking time. I'm like, please. Stop. I only have so much time in my life. Help me. Oh well. I know, I was taken back. I know, right? That's crazy. Hello, Sun Eater. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Welcome to Archaeology Day 9. 9! Everybody. Day 9! I know. We're gonna try. It's definitely not gonna be 100%. I wanted to do 100% by Tuesday, but unless I get really lucky, well, we'll keep trying. No reason to stop. We will keep trying. It'll be 100% either way. It just might not be by the date I want it to be. But that's okay. I'm gonna lose a day and hours each day after patches. Aw, that's a bummer. Why is that? Day 7.5 was really good. Good, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Kraken, did you hear that they're supposed to be bringing in a quest table or something that sends followers out who can collect transmog for you? It's been data mined? I have not heard about that. Of course that's going to be a thing at some point. I'm probably not going to use it unless it has transmog specific, like, that you can't get anywhere else. Just because I can't stand mission tables. I do not like that thing. That, I don't even know what to call it. I don't like it. So if they bring it in, I hope it's not stuff that's exclusive to it, because I don't like the mission table. Oh, everything in the game is happening in a constant state of happening next week. Tell me about it. Everything always happens at the same freaking time in WoW. I will use it in her honor. Hello, cool name. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Hello, Canary, my dear. You'll use it in my honor? You will use the mission table? I'm surprised you like it. I thought you hated mission table stuff. Alright. I'm trying to get the Warglaives of Azzinoth on my DK. Get a sword so it can be T-mogged. Nice, nice. It is, but, the thing about the Warglaives of Azzinoth is those are a little different. Those, you can get the, unless they've changed it, you can get the two glaives themselves, and once you have them and the achievement that comes with getting both of them, you still can't transmog them. You have to get the, whatever you call it. The transmog for glaives, unless that's different. Unless I'm misunderstanding something. Because I have them both too, and I don't have the appearance for it. Because I've never done the time-walking version of Black Temple to get the unlock for it. Unless I'm missing something. That's how it was. Yep, I don't actually mind mission tables, especially with add-ons that make it pretty mindless. Well, the, Shadowlands one was by far the worst. Could not, even with the add-on, it just sucked. I did not enjoy that one. My followers on that one still aren't max level. I gave up. I did it for like a year and a half straight, just trying to get them to max level, and I said, forget it. This isn't working. Too many failures. It was very expensive on Anima, too. Oh well. Mission tables are like mitigates, but they run in the background, which is its only appeal to me. Gotcha. Oh, mini games. Gotcha. See, I'm just not a minigame fan. I don't like minigames. I don't like little tiny puzzles. I'm not into that. I also don't like mobile style type games, which is what it feels like to me. Oh well. Is that guy watching me? He is. That's weird. Well, alright. Don't mind me. I'm just doing archaeology here. I was playing COD with them on their stream, but their Wi-Fi died. Pepe cry. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not fun. By the way, Kraken, can you recommend a archaeology add-on? Is the one you are using I can't get on Curse, and I don't know how to work Wago or whatever it's called. No. Other than the one there on Wago, I don't have a recommendation for you. the Archy Shadowlands is specifically on Wago, and Canary looks like she linked it there for you again if you wanted to grab it specifically, but I can't really help you there. The only one I use is the one that's available on Wago. Oh, hi, yes, you were talking about Arc Rumble. I know you don't like that either. Yeah, I'm not really into stuff like that, personally. I'm not really into, like, PvP type, follower type, not MOBA, but the other one. I don't know. That style of game, I guess. You know what I mean. I can understand their time meters for low payout. Oh yeah, absolutely. I have a gazillion other things to do in the game, and spending time on something like that is not one of them. You need weakers installed to use any Wago weakers. You do indeed, but Wago also has add-ons. Archy is not a weak aura. You don't need weak auras for Wago add-ons. That's just for weak auras from Wago. Canary is the best mod ever. Can you please give her a minute and feed her a cracker? Oh, you're fine. Oh, where we go. Squawk. Exactly. There we go. Down to the next area. Man, I keep sneezing. I think I got chickens up my nose. Hold on. I keep sneezing. That's why I keep muting myself. I need to blow my nose. This has got to stop. Ah, I can breathe. There we go. There we go. I heard a follow. Someone did a follow. Let me put my glasses back on. Wonderful Froggo. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Alright. Dig, dig, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy, dig, dig hole. Doing more archaeology. Oh, ding ding. I heard the ding ding. There we go. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I overdid my farming today. Uh-oh. You got stuff out of it, I hope, though. Good things? Lots of farmed things? I can't talk today. Apparently my tongue feels like slurring today. I'm very sorry. I don't know why. I don't even drink. I don't need to, apparently. Jeez. 100 plus dirt, nothing that I didn't already have. Aw. Is that the disturbed dirt from DF, from Dragonflight? I've done some of that, but my renown isn't 25 plus, so I haven't really bothered too much with that since the skitterbug or whatever it is 25 renown only. Out of those. How long has Archy been out? So I thought it was brand new. I've had Archy since Mop? WoD? At least WoD. Possibly Mop. It's a pretty old add-on. It says on the curse site, I think. Whatever the date was. When it was first released. It's pretty old. It's an oldie moldy. I do have to be honest, the Gilded Canary definitely sounds like a tavern in WoW, or it should be. I totally agree. It is a very pretty name. Lunch break at the office today, so popping in quick to say hello. Hello, Elalaith. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here, even if very briefly. Thank you for coming and saying hi. Always delightful to have a chat with you. There are whelpling pets and some Xmog plus required for treasure hunter achieves. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't bothered with it too much just because my renown's up high enough. Because there's treasures that I can't loot until I'm certain renown, and there's things that come from some of the treasures that won't drop until I'm max renown, and I'm like, okay, I kind of don't appreciate that personally. I don't like that I have to be maxed out to treasure hunt. Like, that's never been connected like that before. I don't personally like it, but whatever. It's fine. So I'll hit renown, max renown eventually, and when I do, then I can go get all the treasures. Oh well. Wow, it's like I've lived in a cave. You're very welcome, cool name. The item drops are maps, one every 50-ish. Yeah, I don't have all of those either. I have a couple of them, but not all of them. It's like the journal or whatever I'm missing. I haven't looked in a while. I haven't done Dragonflight stuff in a good couple weeks. Been too busy with archaeology and leveling guide and other things. I just haven't had time for it. Don't you just love it when you make a coffee and grab a snack and get back to your desk and realize you left your coffee on the counter? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I leave my coffee in the machine like all the time. Because I just sit the cup in it and it fills it. And I forget it's there. And I'll go back to work and like an hour later I was like, where's my coffee? Me in a nutshell. I'm not very forgetful but with like certain things. With certain things, I have to have some sort of list. I don't know. At random? Yeah, I've noticed that. That was partly what kind of turned me off to it, Sniffle, was it's very RNG heavy on treasure finding this time around, and I kind of don't appreciate it. Yep, eating lunch and hanging out watching. Awesome. Well, glad to have you here, Ellie. Always a delight. And once you get the gems, they can drop instead of a map. It's a hard chase. Probably not going to do that for a while. Yeah, totally understandable. Yeah, not... It sounds a little rough. Ugh. They sure do make it complicated, right? They did. They made it a little complex this time around, and I'm not sure why. Is there a way to import your dynamic cam settings for your add-on video? The import button says coming soon. Yes. It's a little weird, but if you roll back your dynamic cam add-on to the previous version, the previous updated version, it's not the newest one, but the previous version, the import button will be there. You can import the string that you get from me from my add-ons video, or also found here in my paste bin, if I can type properly. It's there on my paste bin. Paste it in, save the profile, and then re-update to the newest one, and you'll have my profile. I don't know why they haven't gotten around to updating that yet, or fixing that part. It's been like that for quite a while now. I'm not sure why, but that's the workaround, I'm afraid. So, that's what I've had to tell people. So how many characters do you have archaeology on, Karakin? How many characters am I doing archaeology with? I mean, I don't know. I've never counted. It's just kind of however many I get around to, honestly. I mean, this is my main one. This is my main archaeologist here. And then I just, at random, pick a character to level with archaeology to farm for stuff. So I don't know. I haven't really counted. Should be pretty close on archaeology. Oh yeah, I'm definitely pretty close, but definitely not going to hit the goal like I want, because I still need 3 more pristines, 2 from Mop that I've needed for literally a decade because they won't drop. Not even joking. And then the last one from VoD. I also need 3 Legion achievements, but I can't do anything about those until the quest rotates. Speaking of, I need to make sure it isn't this week. Up here. Yeah, I don't see the quest. It hasn't rotated yet. I can't really do anything about that one until the quest rotates. That's going to take me a few months right there to finish the achievements for that. But other than that, I just have these 2 achievements left, and then achievements will be done, except for the 5 rare items I'm still missing. Those are the ones that are gonna keep me from being 100% complete for who knows how long. And I'll just level alts with archaeology when I get to that point until I get them. So I don't really have a set number. It's literally dependent on when I get the items. I just went to the Blizzard forums. I've never been so disappointed. Aw, I'm sorry, Dabs. It's actually what I enjoyed about archaeology. You can see the progress on a random chance. I have the worst luck ever on percent chances. Oh yeah, same. Same. I would say sorry, but I feel that at this point we should stay clear of the forums. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I'm gonna grab some food and chill for a bit. Please do. Grab a snack, grab lunch, sit back, relax, hang out, and we're gonna just do some archaeology for a while. You know, good old archaeology. Oops. As I choke on my drink. Hopefully you didn't hear all that. Really whipping out the professional sauce today. I know, I'm sorry. My throat is not wanting to cooperate with me today. It's really frustrating. Oh, where are we at here? A bit of a workaround that makes sense. Thank you. I'll give it a try. You're very welcome, wonderful Froggo. It's annoying, but luckily it's not really too hard. Just roll back the add-on to the previous version, pull in the string, save the profile, and then re-update. So that'll get you what you need. The Warglaves can't be team-mogged on my DK. They cannot. They are glaives only, I believe. And even if you have the original version, you can't. You can't. They restricted them. It kind of sucks. Like your Skyreach raw gold guide, is there any new raw gold spots? Not in terms of instance content, but if you'd like to see my newest raw gold video, I have a video about it. And it's specifically the dragon races, which are the easiest for me. There are also the gold world quests, but those require level 70 characters and a certain threshold of item level, which won't be like super easily obtainable until next patch. So, you know. Archaeology pets sell for a lot, so I got archaeology on all my alts. Ah, nice. Yeah, all of my alts have archaeology. I have all of my alts that have archaeology, fishing, and cooking, because those secondary professions, so every character can have them. But not all of them do anything with it. It's just there if I need it, you know? You never go to the Blizzard forums. Blizzard forums burn you out faster than a chase farm. So true. So true. Blizzard forums were hilarious on launch day. I can't imagine. Man, I usually try to avoid them myself unless I really can't find an answer. You're very welcome, Wicked. Hope that helps you out. Keep in mind that my preferred way of making raw gold is instanced or using alts. That's just how I do everything there, so if you don't like either of those, you're out of luck with me. I really liked your raw gold guide for, I think it was the Dragonflight 2K per alt. That was really helpful. Yep, that was the one I just linked. I wish I would show the name in it, but Stream Elements doesn't like having multiple sentences for some reason. Maybe I will put the name in it. Maybe it'll let me. Well, either way, thank you. I am glad you liked that. I'm glad it was helpful. Because there is like a second step you can do, which is the world quests themselves, the beyond the races. But you have to be level 70, you have to have a certain item level threshold, and literally only my main meets that item level threshold for non-race gold world quest stuff. So, I don't bother with that. It's too much effort. I like the easy stuff I can just spam. Because honestly, like, I look at it like Because you could say, well, you'd be making more if you did that. And I'm like, yes and no. Because sometimes I can make twice as much not bothering with the setup and doing an easier farm than it would take me to get all of my alts that are 70 set up. And I can only use my 70s. Like, that's why I like the Dragon Races farm, because you don't have to be 70, you could be 60 plus. Evening Kraken, how's the Diggy Dig luck today? Hello, Zandia, welcome, welcome. Well, no luck yet. I'm just kind of gathering restored artifacts and hoping that the Arakoa one turns into a Pexus crystal. It hasn't yet, but hopefully it will. We will see. It makes sense. I think that's the best way to make raw gold. Well, I am glad. That's the best way I like it. If it's easy. If there's like, you know, an actual gold sink and Blizzard decides to be FOMO with it, then, you know, then I'll whip out something hardcore and find out something crazy. But otherwise, I'm very, very, very lax about gold. Most of my gold's pretty passive on the intake, honestly. Yeah, I need to do the world quest again. I kind of stopped after capping renown. Totally understandable. Whoops, I need to get my thingy. It takes longer to do. It really does. 2, yes. Hello, hello everyone. Hello, Chosher. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Welcome back to Archaeology Day 9. 9. Baka Princess resubbed for the 5th month. Thank you so much, Baka Princess, for the resub. Really appreciate your continued support. Wow. Can you believe it's been 5 months? I'm half a baby now. I'm half a baby. Just 4 more months to go and I'll be born. Born into this world and I can bust open the crust like an old god or a titan soul, whichever you prefer. They're not too different. Anyway. Thank you so much for your continued support. Thanks to folks like you, I can keep working and keep doing what I'm doing. So, thank you so much. Echo. What? No. What are you talking about? I don't do my own sound effects like a loser. Yes. Alright. Here we go, getting into the swing of it now. The swing, the swing, the swiggly swing, swing, swing. Alright. I turned down the music a little bit. Like, I have it turned down really far in WoW, but apparently my XSplit must have been boosting it, so it wasn't coming through as low as I thought it was, so hopefully that's a little better. I was watching some clips last night and I was like, ha, diggity. That music's up there. No one's ever complained. I mean, it wasn't like you couldn't hear me or anything, it was just when the music crescendos, it got loud. So hopefully that's a little better for you. I consume so much. I'm glad I came back in DF with the increased patch cycles. I'd have to jump ship so fast in SL. Aw. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. There we go. Background ambience. Indeed, indeed. I like having the game sound and stuff on, you know, but it needs to be not quite as loud as it was. It's a little on the loud side. What add-ons am I using for archaeology? I'm using Archie. Specifically, Archie Shadowlands from Wago. The one on Curse doesn't work. And it has to be Archie Shadowlands in that one there, specifically. 10:07 will get me something to do again. It definitely has plenty to do in 2007. Wow, I don't even know where that came from. 10:07. I am looking forward to it, especially on the side that the elemental overflow will drop in greater abundance, so I don't have to go farm the invasions, the base invasions as much for stuff. That'll be nice. There's a hole right there. Ah! Alright. I haven't managed to catch your archaeology streams. Thanks. You were very welcome. Happy to help. Ding ding. There we are. Alright. So yeah, y'all just kick back, chillax, and enjoy some chill archaeology for a little bit, because that's what's on the menu. Speaking of, hold on. The only primal storm that is fun is Cobalt Assembly because the powers. See, I didn't really like Cobalt Assembly, but I don't like mob grinds, honestly. And I think that's why I don't like a lot of the... I don't like mob grinds, and I don't like timed content, timed events, which is literally the two things that Dragonflight has right now. And I think that's why I'm really not super into it, but, you know. It'll be fun at some point, like, I plan to come back and do a lot of that later, like late in the expansion when it's a lot easier. But, you know. But, yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, next week. For the starting next week is not only 10.07. There's a drop event going on. And it goes for 2 weeks. So, that means I'm gonna be streaming long for 2 weeks. 2 weeks! That's long! That's a long time. Usually they only give us a week. So, I guess I'm gonna be streaming every day starting next Tuesday. Because that's my promise. I will stream every day during a drop event, regardless of what it is. What's the drop? It's the disco toy? Something like that? In fact, good question. Let me go find that thingy on it, and I'll update my drops link for you. I should do that right now. Thank you for asking, actually. Making me think of that. Give me 1 second here. Let me update my drops link. Because I have a link here, you know, if you do drops, but it links to the old one, because they just posted it earlier. Here it is. Is this one? Is this the good one? This the drops? View full article. Show me the article. Show me the article. This the one? Yes. Okay. Alright. Yep. Alright, let me update my drops link for you. That way that's good for next couple of weeks, because I know people will be wanting that. Okay. Chat bot. Chat commands. Custom commands. Where's drops? There it is. It's not the weather machine anymore. It's the disco toy. Here we go. Drops. Bam. There you be. There you be, darling. There's all the information on the new drop that starts next week. Alright, that's good and updated now. Perfect. Perfecto. So we will be prepared. Yes. But yeah, since it's going to be for a good 2 weeks long, I really hope they do some good sharding on my server. I do want to dig straight into 10.07 stuff, but Moonguard is painfully overpopulated as of late. So bad that it's making the server lag. Like, Stormwind has been lagging anywhere there's a high population. Like, the first week of the trading post, lag. Hard lag. Patch events have been awful, because it's just so many people, the game just can't handle it. So I'm really hoping that the Forbidden Reach or whatever has some good sharding on it for my server. Because if it doesn't and everything goes to heck in a handbasket, then we're going to be doing some other stuff for the first few days. I don't like playing with lag. It's just not fun, you know? So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh, cool. When you said disco, I thought it was the floating disco ball that follows you. Nope, it's a toy that pops out, and I don't know if it makes people dance or not, but I think it's a... I've seen it before. It's on the black market auction house, I think. Is it a TCG toy? It might be a TCG toy. Because I think it's an old toy. They've been doing a lot of, like, TCG stuff with drops, which I super like, so... Thank you for the sub, Sniffle. I super appreciate your support. Thanks to folks like you, I can keep working and keep doing what I'm doing. So thank you so much. super appreciate it. You're very generous. Thank you. There we go. Oh neat. Did you get the Frostbrew Dragon thing back months ago on Wrath? I did indeed. I did indeed. That's one of my favorite mounts, honestly. My main rides it. You just haven't seen me on it because when I'm on my main, I'm usually in Dragonflight stuff. But I do like it. I like that mount a lot. It's like a Lich Dragon. It's so pretty. I started fresh on an Earthen Ring. It's basically empty so far. See, that's why it's kind of a pain. I love Moonguard to pieces. I really do. But that's been my one complaint lately, is it's overcrowded. And that's causing events and patch days and things like that to go very, very poorly. And that's just not being sharded right or something, so. And I can't exactly move. I had tallied up, in fact I could do it again real quick here. I can tell you exactly how much it would cost me. And this is just for me, if I tried to transfer all of my alts. So I have 254. Divided by 6 because of the 6-pack. So it's 42. That's times 80 because it's $80. Yeah, it's just short of $3,400 to transfer if I wanted to move all my alts. So that's a hard no. It was close to like 3K. Yeah, it's closer to 4K actually. I guess it's like halfway in the middle, close to 3,400. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. I have 195, I think. It would be disgusting for us to move. Yeah, exactly. And I'd be, you know, helping Canary move too. I wouldn't just leave her on the server. We're kind of like a dual package here. So, we stay and just hope they fix the sharding. You are a kick-ass streamer, by the way. It must be hard. Oh, well, thank you, cool name. It can be. Definitely going through some things at the moment, but, you know, I appreciate it. And actually, the things I'm going through has nothing to do with the stream. Twitch and streaming has been fabulous. It's been the highlight of my workday. So, I'm telling you, go fund me. Man, I really doubt people would want to donate. Which, let's see, it'd be, let me add it up to give a specific number, because it would be Canaries too, it wouldn't just be me. It'd be 254, where was it? Nope, stop. 254 divided by 6, because of the pack, times 80. So, 254 alts for me. So for me, it would be exactly 3386.66. That's the exact amount. Although, of course, you know, it'd be a little more. I'd have to round up. So that's me. And then how many? You said 95? 195 divided by 6 times 80. And that would be 2,600 for Canary. So plus, I'll round up on mine, 3386. That'd be 3387. It'd be, yeah, basically 6K. It's 5987. So 6K. It'd be $6,000. I'd have to round it up because, you know, it pays an even. $6,000. If people are paying me that much, I'd be paying off my debts, not moving my characters. That's like what I make in a year. Gosh. Yeah, there you go. Blizzard's salivating at the thought. I know, right? 5K approximately for us to move. Yeah. Beer Beeb, we gotta put some corn dogs in the oven. Corn dogs. Yes. I've mostly started playing on Earthen Ring from a hunter to get a Loch Nahok for the first time, because on every other server I can't seem to get it. I've seen it on my mage once, and it was just there for 40 minutes left alone. I decided to make a hunter then. Totally understandable. Gotta account for the fees GoFundMe or whatever it would take. They're true. There's that too. Very true. Oof. Very true. Yep. I couldn't move and lose all my names. See, that's the funny thing. We'd be going to a low pop server. If I was gonna take the time, if I legitimately was gonna go through with this, I would pick a very low pop RP server. And so I wouldn't actually lose any of my names, I can guarantee you that. And a lot of the ones that I can't have the spelling I want of, I would probably open up. So it would be the opposite problem. Can we just potion Blizzard to give you a server? You are the alts population on some old realms. Very true, honestly. Petitions, yeah. I knew what you meant. I am back. Had to handle siblings. All good, Dabs. No worries. You're not missing much. We're just doing archaeology. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Ding ding. Okay, okay. Just lamenting how much it would cost to jump servers. Yeah, exactly. And I have nothing against Moonguard. I love it to pieces. That's what frustrates me. I don't want to move. You know? I probably won't, but I don't want to move. I like Moonguard. I've been on this server for ages. It just frustrates me that it's so overpopulated. Trying to do anything within the first week of a new patch, a new event. Oh, pre-patch is a nightmare. Gosh, the first month of a new expansion is just awful. Even Shadowlands. It was so freaking laggy. It's frustrating. It's like, I would like to play, but it's kind of ruining my experience. Oh well. Oh well. What do you do? That's okay. It's not a big deal. Otherwise, that's it. And Moonguard's fabulous. I love this server. People on it are great. Usually really nice. The RPers do big RP events. I never go to them, but I see them. You know? It's pretty cool. I like seeing all the different RPers who use TRP, because if you use TRP, you can see other people's TRPs. So they're custom character profiles, which is really neat. You know, it feels more alive. The world's very alive. Like, just the other day, I had used a Deeplume pot, one of these here, to go to Stormwind, and there was our peers doing shaman stuff down in the Temple of Earth. I mean, how cool is that? You know, it feels like that's very common for me to run into that in the open world. So it's a very lively server, but the cost is overpopulated. Or just split Moonguard into 2 servers, like something. It just needs to be sharded or something. Like, when there's not an event, it's fine. But during events, good heavens. Start making alts on other servers, that's the only thing I could think of. Yeah, I wouldn't be making new alts because most of my alts are very old. I'd be transferring all of them. Because I don't like deleting characters. It's not my thing. If I put in the time to level the character, I'm keeping it. You know? Yeah, I had a feeling WoW would be down for a couple months after Dragonflight because of new content. Yeah, pretty much. Just section off the gold shard Moonguard players from the rest. Well, that's the funny thing. It's not even them. There's a lot less of them than there are everyone else. They're a very small part of the population. I mean, it gets more crowded around the trading post in the first week of every month now than it does in Goldshire. So, you know, that's how bad it's getting. That's me too. I hate deleting if I can avoid it. Yeah, because it's like wasted work. I mean, it takes several hours, even if you're fast, to get a character to 60. Plus all the work that you've probably done on them. So, I wonder how many commissions I would have to take. Probably a lot. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, don't even bother, Canary. Don't worry about it. Moonguard RP and Moonguard DRP general roleplay. Exactly. There's definitely both, but the second one is luckily rarer. Or one really big one. Yeah, like a freaking mural. I mean, to get that kind of money, you'd have to do like a hentai mural on the side of a car dealership. Just saying. To get that kind of money. Sheesh. Maybe that's what you're doing wrong, Canary. You gotta get into the hentai. I know, that's what I'm saying. I know. That's the sad thing. That's the art that pays the best. Isn't that kind of sad? But you know how it is. Alright. There we go. Furry hentai mural, the highest form of art. And shockingly, the most expensive. Oh, here we go. Do a furry hentai mural, but it's an NFT. There you go. I know everyone hates NFTs. So there you go. You could do that. A beetle! I see a beetle! No! No beetle. No. For those of you that don't know, I have a beetle vacuum. Specifically for beetles. Anyway. Oh, where are we at here? I used to do all that art all the time. I love naughty art, but alas, so busy. Indeed. I used to work at Hyundai, and we had a few hentai-themed cars come in. Honestly, that's funny. I just saw on Twitter that Blizz banned 120k bots on Classic WoW. I saw that. I thought it was retail at first, but yeah, it's Classic Wrath, I think. Unless it included Classic Vanilla. But still, that's a lot. Like 120,000 bot accounts. What the heck? Seriously. What are you botting? Especially in Classic, dude. There's not a whole lot to the game at that point. But, you know, whatever. OMG NFT, exactly. It's my beloved sister Nzira, the unparalleled, incomparable, the one and only queen of the old gods. The spectacled, the tentacled, the incredible Kraken Latte. Wait, what? We're vacuuming beetles? How random. Yes. It happens on occasion. I have these stupid little stink beetles that have decided to infest the wilderness around us here. They're an invasive species, and they're really frustrating. They don't do anything. They just stink. And they're just annoying. Because they spray. They'll, like, spray you. They'll just, like, crawl over on your arm, look up at you, and then piss all over your arm. And you're like, what is wrong with you? Dude! Manners! Gosh! And it smells like rotten cabbage. And you're like, this is why I have a vacuum. If I see one, I've put it into my little handheld vacuum, and it has a plastic container that they can't get out of. So they just die. It's the only way to get rid of these stupid things without it spraying you. You do live on a farm. I do indeed. Tell me about it. Do you know the actor that plays Superman in Man of Steel missed the first call to play Superman because he was in the middle of a rated WoW? Really? That's hilarious, honestly. That sucks, but that's kind of hilarious. I'm not meaning to cause any nightmares, but do they survive the vacuum? And if yes, can they escape the again? They do technically survive, like, being sucked into it, but no, they can't escape. They just crawl around in there until they die, so. Because it's a handheld one. It's a little plastic. It's not like the kind with the bag. It's a little plastic canister with a flappy that only opens on suction. They can't escape it. Believe me, it's full of them. I've checked. They can't get out. Pee on your arm? Should charge money for that. Tell me about it. They're freaking irritating and gross. It's like they're kind of cute, and they're really dumb. They do not have flying skills. Like, they will fly, and they'll just smack into a wall and fall down and lay there on their back for a while like, I don't think they have any depth perception. Stink beetles are petty villains. I hate those beetles. Right? They're the worst. They get into everything. Ugh. It's so irritating. And there's like, the problem really is we don't have a natural predator for them here because they're an invasive species. But I looked it up. Apparently the only natural predator of these things is some sort of like hornet or wasp or something from over in Asia. Like, no thank you. They have nasty wasps and hornets over there. I'll take the beetles. I'll take the lesser of the evils on that one. I'm good. No, thank you. I watched that interviews, and not that beetles couldn't live anywhere. Alright, beetles can frickin' live everywhere. They could probably even live in Antarctica if they wanted. Gosh. I watched that interview. Didn't he almost miss the call with Zack Snyder? Florida, you can hunt invasive species year-round. Iguana tastes pretty good. Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat these. I think they're technically toxic. Not, like, super bad, but it would make you sick. And none of the animals, like chickens, won't even eat them. And that's saying something. So, ugh. Icky. The only thing he said when he was asked about it is his priorities are straight. That's hilarious. He did. The silly little orange ladybug lookalikes are a bane here. Yeah, I don't have too many of those. I have regular ladybugs, but not the funky orange ones. But at least those don't go around and spray ya. Ugh. I wouldn't mind these, like, literally, I wouldn't mind these so much if they weren't so invasive. If they just stayed outside, I wouldn't care. But they like coming in the house, and I cannot keep up with them. I don't even know how they're getting in. It's frustrating. They sound smart. Yeah, they're not smart. They are probably the dumbest bug I have ever witnessed. It's impressive. They are not smart. They just kamikaze into the walls. Like hard, too. Like, not even just like, you know, a little smack into it. No, I mean, they like bomb the walls. I mean, they hit stuff so hard that they actually knock my picture frames cockeyed. Like, I have to, like, fix some of my picture frames because they will, like, hit it and, like, tilt it. Because they hit it so freaking hard. I'm like, dude! You ever hear of slowing down when you go to land? Dude. They bite and pee orange on you? Oh, do they really? Yeah, we definitely don't have those here. The orange ones I'm thinking of must be something completely different, because ours don't bite. Oof, that's not fun. Gross. Spray them back. That's the problem. They'd probably like it. Thank you for the follow, Soul So Breezy. Wow, welcome. An honor to have you here. Welcome, welcome, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome to Archaeology Farming Day 8. Or 9. Keep saying 8. It is day 9. Hoping to try to complete this, but we'll find out. What do you mean regular ladybugs? Are there other more distinguished forms of ladybugs? Well, Cthulhu was talking about the little orange ones that are similar, and apparently they bite and pee orange on you. That's not cool. The ones we have here don't. Whoa! Soul So Breezy just raided with 24 viewers. Welcome, Soul So Breezy and Co. Welcome to the archaeology stream. Hello, Thalia. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Welcome, Rafflecopter Crash. Aw, that brings me back. Rafflecopter. That's an amazing name. Good name. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. For those of you that don't know who I am Kraken Latte. I do World of Warcraft guides of all sorts on YouTube, and I'm a streamer. Here I am, obviously. You're here. I do chill, non-competitive, usually solo, and mostly legacy content. So, here we are. And thank you for the follow, Arl Natus. Probably said your name totally wrong. My apologies. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Hello, Soul So Breezy. I learned how to raid a channel. Yay! Yay! I know, I've been learning how to do things like that too. Like, I just learned how to do a shout out. Oh! Shout out! I need to do shout out. Shout out. I learned how to do this like a week or two ago. Soul So Breezy. Haha! Give Soul So Breezy, if you haven't already, a follow. He's a wonderful YouTuber and streamer. I watch him on the regs. I hope you enjoy his content. Yes! Cool! Thank you for the follows, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Arlen, not Ness. Ah, Arlen, not Ness. Perfect. Thank you for the breaking up there. Helps the eyeballs. And thank you, Electrica Glide. Wow, I'm messing up all the names today. It comes with the streamer role. You have to mispronounce everyone's names. Thank you for all the follows, everybody. Take care, dudes. Off to lunch. Have a fantastic lunch, Soul. Thank you again for the follow and the raid. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for the follow. Thalia Greystorm. Electroglide as the motorcycle. Perfect. I couldn't try to say, when I say Electra, I try to say electric. Man. Thank you for all the follows. My little bot can't keep up, so if I didn't say your name, I am so sorry. It kind of happened all at once. Thank you, everybody. 7 years learning things. Yeah, exactly. So welcome, Raiders. Hope you all have a wonderful time here. Interesting that it squares off Raiders now when they talk. You seeing that in chat there? That feels new. That feels new. Interesting. Twitch has been updating and I haven't even noticed. Man. The poor bot. Yeah, I know, right? Corn dogs acquired. Awesome. Corn dogs are tasty. You gotta have dipping sauce for them too, right? Like some ketchup or something. And PDL Jimp redeemed. Stretch. You know what that means, everyone. Stretch up, stretch to the side, stretch down, stretch your back, stretch your hips, stretch your legs, and 1 and 2. And breathe in and breathe out. Yes. Thank you for the stretch. Everyone needs to stretch every once in a while. Pop your back, you know. Maybe even posture check while you're at it. So funny enough, that is 2 motorcycle references that messed you up. It's all good. Well, I don't know a lot about motorcycles, so that's probably why. My apologies. I am not a very techie type nerd, as it were. Everyone do the stretch. Do the pony. Yes, and then downward dog or whatever for some yoga. Oh, gosh. So true. All right. But yes, I usually, for all of you new folks here, I only do chill streams, honestly. Like, I feel like everyone says that these days. But I don't do any competitive content. So it's basically almost a just chatting with WoW in the background. So y'all grab a stack, grab a blankie, cuddle up, and let's chill and do some archaeology. I am grinding this out in an attempt to 100% complete it before the patch, which I don't think it'll happen, but I'm gonna try anyways. I'm getting close. Like, with the exception of a few stipulations, like the Legion stuff, I won't be able to do that before the patch just because I have to wait for the quest to rotate. Can't do anything about that, but these here at least, if I at least finish the Seed of Knowledge and Arakoa Archivist, I'll be a happy camper. I'll be a happy Kraken. Yes. Nabs Kitten settles in. Yes! Settle in, Thalia. Glad to have you here. And the kitten too. Aw, little kitten cuddles. That's so cute. Love it. Cuddle up with me in chat. I don't bite. Get him, Labot. down, Labot. Easy. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, wait, they're removing archaeology? Oh, no, I don't believe so, no. Not that I'm aware of. Like, it's speculated that it might, but, I mean, that's only because they haven't done anything with it in a couple expansions. If anything, it's highly more likely that they plan to revamp it. They just haven't gotten around to it. But if you need to see my thoughts on that, archaeology, I have a video compilation on all of my archaeology stuff. And in the first part of that compilation, I talk about my thoughts and why I'm doing what I'm doing and etc, etc. So, if you're interested, that's that. But yeah, they're just gonna revamp it. I'm like, the thing too, and I'll say it here that I also say in that video, like, with revamps, sometimes things are lost. So it's not that I think they're gonna remove archaeology entirely. It's that sometimes, like, old achievements or, you know, old items might be removed from it in the revamp. You know, so you can't get them anymore. So that's partly my motivation, because, you know, Blizzard. It happens. It happens. Yep, they said they're going to revamp it. Yeah, exactly. I think they wanted to rework it. I highly doubt they'll remove it, considering the amount of pets and mounts obtained through it. Exactly. I don't believe they'll remove it. It's just, you know, on the off chance that things from it get lost, you never know. So, it's fine. It's motivation. This thing has been haunting me for a decade, so I want to finish it. I want to be done with archaeology. I want to 100% it. I'm down to a handful of achievements and only 5 rare items that I don't know. Amount and 4 pieces of Mog. We're gonna work. We're gonna do it. Still trying to get the alchemy recipe. Sandstone Drake. I twitch. Ugh. Ugh. I'm right there with you, Thalia. I got it on an alt because I use alts to level, which I also, in that video I linked as well, I show you how you can level and multi-farm with archaeology. But, all the way to 70 even. But yeah, I have leveled multiple alts trying to get the Karaji Battle Tank, the Sandstone Drake recipe. I want the recipe on this character. That's supposed to be who gets it, but it hasn't happened yet. Killing me, Smalls! It's killing me! I just buy it from the auction house? I wish! Yeah, the recipe. Yeah, no. The recipe's BOP, unfortunately. Hydrate, everyone. Water is good for you. Yesh. Best quote ever. You're killing me, Smalls. I'm glad. Yes. It's because I'm old. You know. I remember something about canopic jars. Yeah, the recipe itself has a chance to drop from canopic jar solves that comes from Tolvir archaeology. And it's a very small chance for it to drop. And it's BOP. It's a BOP recipe. And can only be learned by alchemists. So if you're not an alchemist, like, you can get the recipe, but you can't do anything with it. I had gotten it on one of my alts, who I was trying to get the battle tank on, because I still don't have that either. I'm up to like 4,000 something tries at this point. So frustrating. And, I'm like, well, I guess this character is an alchemist now. It wasn't the one I wanted to get the recipe. Oh well. What do you do? Me too! Yay! We're old together. I mean, I'm not that old. I'm only 31, but, you know, to the a decade younger folk below me, that's like ancient, I guess, so. I don't feel old. I don't feel any different than I did in my 20s and teens, but, you know, that's how it be. But I'm older than you, 50 here. Yep, you win. I'll be 46 at the end of April. Aw. See, you're not old. You're not old. You're not old. No, no, not at all. Where's the thing here? Here it is. Well done. Well done. Yes, thank you. 32 in December. Still feel like a teenager. You and me both, Rufflecopter. I just turned 31 a couple weeks ago in February. I don't feel any different. That's kind of the funny thing. Huh. Oh well. Such is life. C'est la vie, as they say. I still act like a 12-year-old. Hey, they say you're only as old as you feel you are. Which, to a point, that's true. Happy belated birthday. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Thalia. I appreciate that. You are 50 years young. Exactly, Debs. You nailed it. See, that's a compliment. You're just super young with a lot of experience. That's how you gotta look at it. You were born with wisdom. Yes. I'm 38, but neither me nor people who know me don't know me believe it. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, most people don't, you know, think of me as being in my early 30s now. They're like, no, you're not. You're like 20-something. I'm like, thank you. But, no. What do you do? Time flies. It really does. It adds up. That's the funny thing about math. Just keeps going. It'll happen soon. I'm 37 and I feel like I get hit by a truck every day. Oh, I'm sorry, Fenrir. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. The best genes I got from Mom is the fact that I still get carded in bars, legit. See, that's kind of the thing for me. I've never been carded in my life for anything. Like, I'm told from people that I have that weird mix of I look really young, but I also look mature. So depending on who you are, people can't really guess what my age is when they look at me. So they don't ask. I've never been carded. I'm like, I don't know how to take this. I really don't. Ugh. Gosh. Oh well. The math keeps mathing and I don't like that. I know, right? It just keeps going and I'm like, how rude. Go backwards once in a while, man. This is a math-free zone. I love how you say that, cool name, and we literally just did math earlier in chat. Adding up alts for transfer fees. It's so funny. Well, you still can hope that one of the trucks does this the sky thing and you get a dragon as a pet, right? Right? Exactly. I get carded for everything. Oh, I'm sorry, Rufflecopter. Yeah, well, you know. At least that means you look young. Technically, that's a good thing because they're like, you look too young. You can't be here. Oh, I guess you're old enough. So, you know. I'm short and look young, so no one believes my age. Yeah, see, I'm 5'8". I'm pretty tall, at least around here on the West Coast. A lot of short people around here. So I got that Scandinavian blood or whatever. Oh well. Not done there. That's deep. I was an English major for a reason. Hey, that's awesome though. I have a bachelor's in creative writing, so we're not too different. Wazam! Writing buddies! With short hair, I look really young, but longer hair, I appear older, apparently. Yeah, it's funny how your hair really changes what you look like, honestly. It really does. It's like my brother. I know beards are a little different, but when he grows a full beard, he looks like he's frickin' 40, but when he shaves it, he looks like frickin' 15-year-old because he's got such a baby face. But hair in general really does shape, kind of like help with your age a little bit for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. Can you level to 70 by archaeology? You sure can, Binge Bear. If you haven't already, check out my archaeology compilation where I teach you exactly how to do that. So in that video there, I explain all the nuances for you. Alright. Here we go. I'm a nurse, and once a patient asked if I'm a wow, let me start over. If I slur everything. I'm a nurse, and once a patient asked if the government allowed child labor. I mean, I guess it's a compliment. That means when you're old, you'll probably age well. So, I know it could be seen as an insult, but try to look on the positive side a little. Ischia seems like too much work. Yeah, probably, honestly. Woo, indeed! That's such a cool degree. Oh, well, thank you, cool name. I technically have two degrees. I have one in business, marketing and management as well. But, you know, no one can really relate with that. That's stuffy. That's for corporate crap. 'Cause I worked, well, I worked in the corporate world for a decade. I don't miss it, let me tell you. Can I be out of combat, please? Thank you. Rude. Thankfully my voice is deeper, so as a 911 dispatcher, at least I don't sound too young. Hey! That's another thing I have in common with you folks. I wasn't a 911 dispatcher, but I was a logistics dispatcher for a good few years. That's for moving food and stuff around. Mostly frozen food, but it's similar. We can relate a little bit. Not as chaotic as 911 dispatch, I imagine, but still. I like trying to relate with people, so hopefully that doesn't bother you too much. Because I always felt like I had all the weird jobs, you know? Like I've been a marketing agent, I've worked in an IMAX theater as a projectionist. I've had all kinds of strange jobs over the years. You know, Nurses have to hear the wildest questions. Oh, I don't doubt it. I've had a friend in the past who was a ER nurse, and he had the craziest stories. Well, I won't share any of them because he always shared the really grotesque stuff with me, but, you know, it's interesting. I'm aging like milk means I am set up for cheesy jokes. I need rim shot. Hold on. I got a Stream Deck recently and I haven't set it up yet, but that's another one I need to add, is the rim shot. Thank you for reminding me. Let me add a note here. Rim shot sound bit. There we go. Yes. I'm taking notes as I think of things, so I know what to add. Perfect. Ah! Alright. No worries. I like cheesy jokes, dad jokes, all that stuff. I'm very... I'm a little lame when it comes to jokes. I'm pretty easy to make laugh, honestly. Is archaeology dead in the newer expansions chat? Like, does this get updates? It does not. It is technically... It's not dead, it's just hasn't received newer expansion updates. It's been exactly the same since BFA. There's no Shadowlands and no Dragonflight archaeology. So, it hasn't been iterated on for 2 whole expansions now. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, well thank you, name here. Cool name, I appreciate it. Nice indeed. Nice, Ari. Yes. They haven't updated it in a couple expansions, but they've said they're going to rework it. Yeah, they plan on revamping it at some point. They just haven't been... It's not... I don't imagine it's a very high priority for them, so... I manage a Sam Goody store, if anyone remembers that place. It does sound familiar, actually. They were a smaller version of Media Play. We were all owned by Musicland. Huh. All that sounds vaguely familiar from my childhood. I probably would know what you're talking about if I looked it up. Cool, I recently got the Spectral RAM mount. It was kind of sad to hear that they didn't add archaeology to the newer expansions. What add-on is that for Arc? This is... Archie! Whoop, if I could spell right. Specifically the one from Wago. Archie Shadowlands from Wago. The one from Curse doesn't work unless it's been updated, but last I checked, the Curse version does not work. So there you go. That one will get you what you need. I didn't know there's Spectral RAM. I didn't either. What Spectral RAM? Are you referring to, like, the moose? Because there isn't a Spectral RAM. There's only a moose from, archaeology. I think of it as a blessing because it's less to catch up on until the rework. Yeah, exactly. That's why I want to get this all done so that it's 100% done, and then the reworked version, they'll probably add new things, and then I can just do the new stuff, and I don't have to, like, do everything, you know? So... always here to help. Appreciate it, Electroglide. Always appreciate helpfulness from chat. Y'all are wonderful. Because you're the other half of the stream, you know? Otherwise, it'd just be me and the chickens. Literally, ironically. Shame because I love archaeology. Same. I do like archaeology. I wish there wasn't as much RNG in it, but otherwise I like the activity. They've been talking about doing a full system update for archaeology, which was expected for Dragonflight, but didn't. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. So why is there no archaeology in SL? There aren't relics to find in the Afterlife, so it didn't make sense. The game as an entire zone to gather relics in SL for NPCs. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Well. That's what they call Blizzard logic. Gotta love it sometimes. It's pretty amusing, to be honest. Okay, thanks. You are very welcome. Happy to help. I loved Archie when it was working in Legion. I'm so happy they've updated it. They have indeed. It wasn't working between, like, Legion and pretty recently, honestly. As the name dictates, it was updated in Shadowlands, I believe. So it's working now, because I used the crap out of it in VoD. I did a lot of archaeology during VoD. That was a good time for it. But it kind of... Not having Archie really kind of killed my My drive for archaeology. I'm not native English. The one with horns in the Taran zone. Oh yeah, Spirit of Ekaro. Yeah. Gotcha. No worries. No worries. It's close enough. I can see it. Yep, it's a moose. That's a moose. Moose mount. In fact, I can show you. It's, let me find it. Spirit. It's this guy. Moose. Moose. That's the one. And it flies, too. Which is pretty great. So, yeah. Spirit moose. Spooky moosey, exactly. Oh, I like chickens. Very social critters. Me too. I have a whole bunch of chickens. And ducks. I have lots of ducks, too. Because I live out on a farm. It's technically a tree farm, but we have some animals, too. And I have a single turkey. Just one. And her name is Peepers. So, you know. Spoomoo. Ah, there you go. Thank you for that, Chacat. Yes, Spoomoo. That's adorable. You get to see so much of the world with archaeology. I never thought to use it to level anything. Yeah, it's definitely slow. Like, if you're using it just to level, you're gonna go insane. But that's why in that video I kind of cover how to think about it as a multi-farm for mounts, pets, you know, transmog, and how to kind of focus on that a little bit, because the leveling part will come passively. I've gotten, like, this character here is my main archaeologist, and he's only ever leveled with archaeology since MOP. So archaeology and pet battles at the time, but I haven't done that on him in a while. Why you have so many mounts? I do indeed. I am a collector primarily. I don't do competitive content anymore. I used to raid. Do Mythic Plus, PvP, all that stuff. Rated PvP even. From MOP all the way to the first patch of BFA when I retired from it. Because I don't enjoy it. I'm not naturally competitive. I don't find it fun. So I was like, why am I doing this? You know what I mean? So I retired. And I just do leveling and collecting and legacy content, and I'm happy as a clam, so don't regret it. But that's why I have so many mounts. I had chickens. I used to bring them indoors for winter, sit on my lap and watch TV. They are very sociable, especially if they're very comfortable with you. They will snuggle. They are snugglers. They're so adorable. Ducks too. Ducks are like that too. Although the one of those, including turkey, the one of those that has the most personality I've ever seen in a bird, like farm bird, is a turkey. She's so smart, and she's got such a personality. It's very interesting. Very interesting. So if you want like a companion bird, try a turkey. I know that sounds funny, but yeah, they're really, really personable for some reason. The rooster I had always crowed and the phone rang. Also a mount collector here. That's cute! Would crow when the phone rings. That's adorable. Oh, he just wanted to let you know your phone's ringing. That's cute. Also mount collector here. Awesome. Woo! Mount collecting buddies. Love it. Hydrate everyone. Water is good for you. Drink some water. Water is good. Yes. Comp is next week, the only time I participate in PvP. I feel that. I feel that. That's kind of the annoying thing, is Comp is next week, Trial of Style is next week, the new patch is next week, and there's a drop event next week. Good heavens, does everything happen at the same dang time in this game, I swear. So, for all of you that are new here, what I mean by that is during drop events, I stream every day. So here is my schedule. There's my normal schedule for my streaming, but during drop events I will include weekends as well, and I will go later than normal, and I usually do a silent stream in the evening, and I usually pick some ambience or something somewhere in WoW so that you can hang out and get your drops when all the other streamers have gone offline, but also, you know, hang out. But it's a silent stream in the evenings on those days because I still have a leveling guide to get out. I'm still working on that. And I still have to run my YouTube channel, so that takes a lot of time. That's why I have such short hours for streaming, because if I was just a streamer, I'd just stream all day, but you know. Making guides takes a lot of time, so that's that. Where are we at here? Ducks are cooked. Cool. They taste good as well. They do. But they are cool. They're cute. Comstop is the only time I PvP too. Exactly, Canary. I feel that. I don't PvP, not truly anymore. Used to, but not anymore. I wish the honor boost and Comstomp for the same week. I feel that. I would love that, honestly. Can that ever line up? Is that like a thing? I don't know. Probably not, but wonder if that'll ever line up. My rooster hated my now ex-hubby. Never went after me, but hubby had to run for his life. Well, that's kind of funny, honestly. How animals will not like someone. And who knows what their reason is, you know? It's interesting. I learned never mix farm animals. I had 11 hens, 2 roosters, 1 duck, and the duck was named Spike. And he was a Richard, and the roosters fear him. Really? See, I don't have that problem. All of my turkeys, ducks, and chickens of all varying breeds all live together. They don't care. I guess it just depends on the personalities, I suppose. All of mine get along together. The ducks and the chickens roost together. It's the cutest thing. And then the big old turkey will just come squat down in the middle of them. It's so adorable. So, I guess it depends on the animal. There we go. Alright. Oh, we have a whole bunch of restored artifacts. I still have a bunch of keys here. I'll finish this, and it still hasn't switched over to ARCHAEOLOGY. Let me use a map. Alright. Only one ARCHAEOLOGY all the way down there. I guess the map doesn't really help much in VoD, and it's got a 30-minute cooldown. It doesn't randomize them very well. It just changes where they're at. Meh. Oh well. Whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever. But let me get over to this next dig site, and it is time for a break. We are a little over halfway through stream. And this is the time that I take a few-minute break to go to the bathroom, get some coffee, refill my water. So we will do that. Let me get over here to this spot. I don't like stopping over a whole big area like that, just because I've had many experiences of just suddenly falling out of the sky. I like landing. Alright, so let's take a short break here. Break time, everybody. Go touch grass for a bit, refill your drink, hug your mom, I don't know. And I'll be right back. Alright. I am back. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome any new people that might have slid in while I was gone. I have gone to the bathroom, refilled my water, and made a coffee, so... We are in good business now. Yes, indeedy. Okay, let's get back into it. Back into the thick of things here. Yes. Late break is on. Hello, Tickstroop. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Acquiring caffeine acquired. Awesome. Glad to hear it, Dabs. Welcome, welcome. Alright. Back to the digging. Back to the diggy hole. Back to the diggy hole. Diggy hole. Diggy hole. That's such an old song. I love that song, though. Back into the thick of it. Alright. Let's see here. We aren't getting a whole lot of luck with ARCHAEOLOGY stuff coming up. That's okay. It's about 4.5k per solve. It is indeed, and it's likely that you have rested. That'll go down when you lose your rested. But still, it's pretty good. There we go. Doot. Nice. Nice indeed. It also changes at 67-ish, drops about to 1.4k. Yeah, it's pretty gross. But, you know, that's the joy of Dragonflight. The XP really nerfs after 67. It's not cool. Oh well. You'll get more in the low 60s for sure. But you can technically do it as early as level 10. That's why I show that in the guide there, which is pretty awesome. Here we are. Okay. Alright. Ding ding. Nice. The music here in Nagrand is so loud. It's just obnoxious. All the horns. The French horns. Gotta have super wild dramatic music. There we go. Alright, we'll finish this one here. Let's see, that one's Ogre too. We'll go down to Spires and Shadow Moon. 10 twink with the troll sword would be nightmare fuel. It probably would. It probably would. Especially since it's that item is BOA, so you could get it on another alt and send it to him. Your caffeine is ready for digestion. Exactly. I just did a bad and made a second cup of coffee. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Come on. Because now we can drink it together. I made a hazelnut latte, so we can sip our bougie drinks together, my dear. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Good coffee. Mm-hmm. Alright. Here we are. Getting this going. Thinking about doing a latte myself now? Careful, that is the problem with being Kraken and also latte themed. Is when I go make my coffee, everyone's like, that sounds kinda good. I'm like, yep. It's I don't know what you'd call it. Corruptive, I guess. Yes. Drink the fuel of the old gods. Coffee. For those who shame people for needing more than one cup of coffee, I am on cup 3, so suck it. Oh, why would people shame? That's funny. Around here, you get looked at weird if you only drink one a day. But that's kind of a West Coast thing, too. Joining in on the archaeology fun time. Started the Seed of Knowledge yesterday at 9 out of 20, so the hope is still alive. Awesome! Well, good luck. I only need 2 on mine. So I'm technically 18 out of 20. So good luck. These last 2 have been haunting me for a decade. And I'm hoping... Oh yeah, we were going to go down to Spires. Oh, let's go to Legion first. Legion. That's precisely what I'm doing while trying to farm for my last pristine here in Draenor that's just not wanting to drop. I'm putting my restored artifacts toward the mop one because I have done so much mop archaeology I want to barf. So, trying to help that along a little bit while I'm not there. Woof. So good luck, Pagan. I hope it works out for you. Where's... There she is. Alright, give me... Let's see, I got the other achievements. So do I want to do Mogu or Pandaren? Let's do Mogu. I did Pandaren last time. Give me all of that, please. Thank you. A latte sounds great. Very much so, indeed. Mine's... I add a lot of cream to mine and I froth it, so it's really good. No, coffee bad. Bad, Everard. I do what I want! And you know why he's drinking it. You know why. Aw, dude, he's totally gonna go do that now. Sorry. Canary is my RP buddy. So if she spouts random things that don't quite make sense, that's probably why. I became addicted to First Watch's coffee. It's called Project Sunrise Women in Coffee. They're farmers, business owners, sisters, and it's awesome. Well, that's awesome. That's cool. That sounds fun. Congratulations. I haven't heard of them. I don't... But then again, I get all my coffee beans from Costco, so... Yeah, I'm not super bougie. Alright. Let's hope we get what I need from this one. Alright, it's the Edict of Thunder or whatever. No? Okay. Alright. Alright. Oh, I need to just, as much as I don't want to, I need to just buckle down and buy some keys from... Yeah, because I don't have any more keys. Okay. Just gonna grab like 100k and just buckle down and buy some frickin' Pandaren keys, even though they're so dang expensive. Ugh. That's okay. Let's buy 200. Let's grab a whole bunch. I pulled a mill from the auction house yesterday anyways, so I think I earned it. I need to get back into RP in WoW. No, Brivgarad. Yes. Oh, I'm really back up here. I missed some chat. Where are we at here? I mix mocha coffee monster. Oh my goodness. And iced mocha from the refrigerated section in a grocery store. That sounds like a heart attack. That sounds like a heart attack right there. Let's see, I've got some Pandaren ones. What's the Mogu one called? Mogu statue pieces. Okay. Mogu stat. Oh, good. Those went down a lot. They were like 900 something the other day. I was like, no, thank you. Well, let's just do... Look, how much is all of them? Yeah, no. I was just out of curiosity. We'll just do that many. There we go. And we'll get some more pottery shards. Yeah, these are the expensive ones. Okay. Well, we'll just buy those. Alright. Give me these. Where are we at here? My max is 3? Yeah, I can imagine. Totally understandable. I usually don't go over that myself. Okay. I can't judge on coffee since I drink energy drinks. Yeah, I think arguably I would probably say energy drinks are probably a lot worse for you health-wise. I use cinnamon vanilla creamer with it. Yum. I use the Tarani syrup. Specifically the sugar-free stuff. But, like, At least around here, if you go into a coffee shop, most of the syrups they use are the Tirani brand or one that's very similar to it. That's the stuff I get. We have a wholesaler here that has an entire aisle of every freaking Tirani syrup you can imagine. So that's where I get my stuff. Yeah, back to Ashran. Alright. Am I the only one who thinks maple bacon donut cereal sounds good? I'm not a maple fan unless it's bourbon maple syrup. Yeah, I'm not a maple fan either, honestly. I don't mind like maple donuts once in a while, but that's about it, honestly. Didn't we have one in... Where's our digs at? Honeymoon Valley. Spires. Okay. Let's go down to Shadowmoon Valley. OMG WoW could never make me barf. Knocks on wood. Well, when you've spent dozens and dozens and dozens of hours in a specific area doing the same task over and over and over and over, yeah. You'll know what I mean. Yeah. I know Ivor-Ivgrad. Oh, yes. You know what that means, Canary. Corv's depressed. He needs coffee. I need to get caught up on this chat. That's what I need to do. I need to get back into RP and WoW, but finding that all happens to Stormwind, and we have a whole world to RP in, but no one really uses it. Well, at least on Moonguard, I run into a lot of events across the world. But I think that's just because you really need to be in a guild for that sort of stuff beyond the city for more than just the usual walk-ups. So, maybe try looking for a guild. I get the first watch coffee from their restaurant, but if I buy it out here in Ohio, it's only $6 a bag. Hey, that's not bad at all. That explains why I haven't heard of them. I'm on the West Coast. I'm in Oregon, Western Oregon. So I'm out in the boonies. Hey, yuck. Just consider that buying those keys, you're probably making someone's day. I'm sure I am. I don't doubt it. They're just... Since Mop is the popular one for some reason, they're so much more expensive than the other expansions keys. Way more expensive, like triple, quadruple the price. You're not wrong. That's why I try to make my guild's events take place everywhere. But we're a low pop RP server, so that's pretty much just us. Aw. I drank a quick canned nitro cold brew with sweet cream, and now I'm falling asleep sitting in line waiting to pick up kids from school. Oh no! I heard bacon. Yeah, Tabs was talking about bacon. Wait, don't archaeology items stack now, so across service sales of the token things? I believe so, yes. I believe so. So that's why there's so many, but there's not, like... I don't imagine... Like, the only way you can get them is from doing archaeology. So there's not really that many on at any given time. So I believe they're cross-region now. Question mark. Not cross-region. Region-wide would be the appropriate term there. Posture check. Tix redeemed posture check, everybody. I am at a standing desk, so my posture's already pretty good. But for all of you sitting, check your posture and de-shrimpify yourself for at least 3 seconds. Tell your spine you love it and apologize before you return back to your terrible posture. Yes. Your spine does a lot of work for you. It has to put up with you, you know. I also find that the large guilds are militaristic and pretty much results in a few people wanting worshipped, and that is not for me. Really? Interesting. I've never been in an RP guild, so I can't really speak from experience there. I just see a lot of them on Moonguard. But I know WoW has some really good RP guilds. Well, hopefully you find one if that's what you're looking for. There is a saying, more espresso, less depresso. Man, I have never heard that, but that is... I mean, I call coffee my happy juice, so... You know what? I like that. More espresso, less depresso. Yes, I'm gonna use that from now on. Just saying. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's a lies. I drink 5 shots and still depressed, but now I'm fast. Well, now you're just depressed faster. I'm sorry. That was bad. I know. If you're on MG and have a mage in need of a guild, I highly recommend Magus Senate of Dalaran. Well, that sounds awesome. See, look at that. We got some MGers here. Perfect. Don't forget to spend your primal chaos as it grows gray next week. See, that's the funny thing. I don't know what to spend it on. It's just a crafting item, isn't it? I do need to make a note of that, though, because I saw that. I'm very pleased that it's not going to be a thing anymore, because I have thousands of it across all of my characters, and I have nothing to use it for. I'll make a note, though, just to look into it and make sure I'm not missing, like, a vendor. Is there a vendor for Primal Chaos? Because if it's just for crafting, I don't have any use for it. Oh well. I've been to Eugene and Portland. I love Eugene so much. Yes, Eugene is awesome. I'm only about an hour and a half southwest of Portland, so Eugene's a little further away from me. But I do like Eugene. Best shopping in Eugene, too. They call it the hippie city, but it's so true. And that's my people. Let me tell you. It's a nice city. I like Eugene. Good place. It's one of my mom's favorite places as well. RP guilds have 2 rules. It's about everyone's story, and no dice rolls. So true. You're not wrong, though. I'm glad. Sounds really good. Yeah, hopefully that works out for you, Binge Bear. Hopefully, maybe look into that. That sounds pretty fun. You drink espresso? Thought you cracking it up. Espresso, cappuccino, is technically what they are. Espresso or a cappuccino. I make both, but I turn it into a latte by adding half cream. It's not even half cream, honestly. It's like a quarter cream. And I froth it. So. Ooh, Epexis crystal. That's the one I need. Okay, hopefully it turns into a pristine. I have gotten this so many times now, and it has not pristine. Is today the day? Please, 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 please. Please! Please let today be the day. Because if I get that Apexis crystal as a pristine, water archaeology is done. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Please, please, please. Come on. But close. We're getting there. Alright, where are we at here? If anyone wants to collect a Blood Feaster mount, they're super cheap on Zul'jin at the moment. Nice, nice. Good to know. I have all mine already, but that's just because I did gold farming at the end/beginning not too while ago. End of Shadowlands, I mean. That was one of my goals, was to finish up on the gold sinks that I was missing. Do you mind? I'm doing archaeology here. Primal Chaos equals money. I have almost 2k on my main. It does? What do you use it for, though? Like, can you use it on a vendor, or is it just for crafting? Because I don't do any crafting stuff for gold. I craft weapons, necks, and rings for Alta the Primal Chaos. Ah, gotcha. See, I haven't done much at all. I don't usually bother with professions too much until the end of the expansion, and even then that's just to level it and collect the recipes. I don't actually, like, use it for gold making anymore. Used to, but not anymore. Not really my thing, honestly. If you fish in deep home for albino fish, they sell for good profit on the auction house. Nice, nice. So no espresso? I mean, if I took the cream out, this one would be an espresso. But, you know. No deal. Primal Chaos isn't going anywhere until 10.1. Is it 10.1? I thought it was 10.0. I don't know. It doesn't affect me too much either way, so I'm just kind of going with whatever chat says. When it swaps to grays, nothing to do with outside of alt crafting. Gotcha. Well, I won't worry about it then. But I appreciate being reminded. Thank you, folks. Single mount, 2 pieces of cosmetic, and a single toy, and I'm done with Korthia. Nice! You're getting there. And I'm caught up with chat, finally. Yeesh. I appreciate that you're all chatty. I like it when chat is chatty, because it gives me folks to talk to. Especially when I'm doing stuff like this. Archaeology is a little on the boring side. I like it, but I've been doing it for years now. So, you know, I'm kind of... It's all I've been doing for the past, like, couple weeks before I decided to start streaming it, too. Wowhead says Primal Chaos change in 10.1. Cool. Well, for all of you that are worried about the Primal Chaos change then, that's not till 10.1. Good to know. I can't wait for it to change. See, it doesn't affect me either way because I never use it, but it would be nice to not have it in my banks because it's just kind of sitting there eating up space. What cosmetics and mount? I don't know. I think I'm going to do some archaeology when I get home. Yeah, do some archaeology. It is enjoyable. Like, it does get really grindy after a while because I'm doing the achievements, but, you know, it's enjoyable. What I really like about archaeology is it gets you out in the world, you see different areas, and you can read the lore on all the items that you're getting, which is really fun. I really like all of these lore tidbits. You learn a lot about the races that you're digging for. It's very fascinating stuff. And there's a lot of toys, pets, mounts, transmog. There's even titles. It has everything. I mean, good heavens. So, there's a lot to archaeology. I keep talking about it, but I think I actually am. Well, if you do, I wish you the best of luck, because you need luck when you do archaeology. You really do. If you get to choose the next pair of heritage armors, which races would you choose, whether it's new or a redesign? Well, if I had to go with only new, I would say I want Night Elf and Draenei, because they're some of the ones that don't have any yet. I would want Night Elf and Draenei, and I want the Night Elf one to be like the... not the guard armor, I don't know what to call it, but it's like the armor, like, you know, the OG, like, vanilla, I think she was a druid, but it's like a little cinematic where she's, like, running through the forest and she turns into a panther, like, and then we saw some of them use that same armor in Battle for Azeroth. I want that set. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. I want that for my Night Elves. Alright, I have no idea what I would want the Draenei armor to look like, so that's open to Blizzard. And as far as a redesign, I would want Worgen or Nightborn to get a redesign, because to me the Worgen one is... it's not what I would have wanted. I would have wanted something more like Gen's outfit, personally. It's too frou-frou. I like the leather look that Gen has going on, and even Crowley sports it. I don't see anyone wearing that outfit. I'm not really fond of it myself. I want the trench coat. And for the Nightborn, it doesn't look like the Nightborn armor. Like, it covers too much of their body, if that makes sense, because if you look at the Nightborn NPCs, like, even like Elisand, they're all wearing like nothing, and they sport it fashionably. So I would remove parts of the Nightborn one. So there you go. Hopefully that answers your question. Yeah, I need to do Draenor and Legion. Sentinel. Nice. Well, good luck. Good luck for that indeed. Sentinel armor? Yeah, Sentinel armor. That's what it would be. If it's the Sentinel, probably. If we're thinking of the same thing, where it's like kind of the short kilt looking thing that's almost like chainmail around their waist. And they're not actually wearing much for the Night Elves. Yeah, it'd be that. Is there Worgen heritage armor? There is. I don't like it personally, but it does exist, yes. We don't speak of the Worgen heritage armor. Yeah, I don't think it was very popular. Like, it is a nice set of armor, don't get me wrong. Just like as a heritage armor, I don't know. I'm not too thrilled. So my apologies to anyone that, you know, really likes it. It's not for me. Ugh, really? Still no Arakoa? Alright. Oh well. Where are we at here? Good call. There is. It looks clothy. It does. It looks very clothy looking. Yeah, Court of Stars NPCs look better. Agreed. I'd even take Elisand's outfit. Or Thalysra's gear. I love Thalysra's stuff. She looks amazing. Hey guys, hello Flop. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. But top hat. The top hat is cool, but there are already other top hats in game. So it's not super unique there, unfortunately. It made sense because it's based off their heritage being Gilnean. It just needed better colors. And I wish it was an actual trench coat. Like, it's not. It's just a coat. It's not a trench coat. I want the trench coat. Meh. Coltarian's got one. Oof. Oh, good. This one changed into a Arakoa. Excellent. Oh, hi, Rickmar. Bye, Rickmar. Lore-wise, Golnaeus used to be the military might of the Alliance. I expected something more like what humans are now getting. Yeah, understandable. But that was a long time ago. The Goblin one is also needing a rework. See, I like the Goblin one. I do really like the Goblin one. I especially like that it has the little rocket on the shoulder. I think it's cute. Frankly, honestly, I wish they just had multiple versions of each heritage armor. And I think that would make a lot more people happy. Like, they don't need to get rid of the ones that already exist. Just make different variants of it with, like, one more Nightborn style, one like the one we already have, change the Goblin one a little bit, give some varieties. I don't know. Because that is kind of the thing about heritage stuff like that. There's so many different versions of people of that race that it's like... It's probably, I imagine, a little hard for Blizzard to design the heritage armor, you know? So, I don't blame them for taking so long. Where are we at here? I am angry every day that we can have a helm or a hat or glasses / monocle or a mask or a scarf, but no combination. I feel that, Chacat. I really wish we had like a face option separate from the head. That way we can put on monocles, we could wear masks and a hood. So I hard agree. Hard agree. Glasses. I would like to wear glasses under my hood, thank you. I wear glasses. Oh well. Just FYI, Kraken, I'm locked out of my Discord account. I can't get in because Google won't let me in my Gmail. Uh-oh, that's not good. I'm sorry, Flop. Well, if you make a new Discord, I mean, it's easy to rejoin, so, you know. I'm still cheesed we all didn't get Flynn's outfit. True. I do love Flynn's gear. He's rocking some awesome style. Flynn's great. That, and it doesn't even look good when they're in Worgen form. Yeah, that's kind of the annoying thing. Like, it looks good when they're human, but it doesn't look very good on the Worgen. I have to agree with that one. Let's see. Don't think it was hacked, but just in case it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Alright, good to know. I wish Knight of Heritage armor needs to be the Warden armor. See, I'm glad that it's not, personally. No pristine. Oh, but another Apex's crystal popped up, so we get another chance. Good. I'm glad that it's not the Warden armor, just because I don't want that to be race locked. Because we're getting Warden armor later. That's coming in a few months. So long as you keep up with the trading post achievements. Because that's the 12-month reward, is Warden armor. And we get 2 different colors of it that hopefully doesn't change color like the mount. But, you know. Still, I'm glad it's not Warden armor personally, just because not every Night Elf is a Warden. In fact, the very niche amount of Night Elves are Warden, not Worgen. That too, technically, but that's different. Just add theme set to the trading post the different races have used, but let everyone use them. Yes, please! Agreed, Thalia. It's my only beef with heritage armor, is like, it's race locked. Like, I get it's for that race, but, like, realistically, I can't just go buy that set on a different character who's like, I don't know, a Night Elf, for example, and put on the Gilnean top hat. Please, seriously. What if I want to be a dapper elf? Jeez. Oh well. Nightborn looks good from the shoulders up. The rest of it looks like a set of pajamas or a nightgown. Exactly, yeah! It reminds me of my grandma's curtains, like the dress part of it. Because I like the waist part, the waist up. Especially on the females, because it's got the little, like, swirly breastplate. It's cute. So I wish that part was separate, but... You know, what do you do? That's what they wanted for it, so... I'm disappointed that Stormwind took Lordaeron's color, but then again, I guess we couldn't have 2 capitals red. Yeah, understandable. Top hat and a monocle? Yes, agreed. Yes, please. All of those glasses, monocles, etc. need to be in the barber shop and not helm transmog, or make a new transmog slot. See, I'd rather the latter. I would much rather it be a new transmog slot. I want a face slot, separate from the head. So I can put on masks, glasses, monocles, because there's even some cloth masks that are like the, I don't even know what to call it. They've got, they're like, goes over your nose and mouth, and they're kind of pretty. Like, that could be in the mask slot. Oh well, maybe one day. Maybe one day. Imagine Crowley's glasses with the top hat. Perfection. Yes! Agreed. I was excited for so long waiting for the Worgen Heritage, and then I saw what it looked like on me in a werewolf form, and I re-rolled hard. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for the follow, Rafflecopter Crash. Glad to have you here. It's been wonderful chatting with you, so I hope you continue to enjoy your stay. Thank you for the follow. You know how the Marvel has the what if universe? What if Illidan became a warden after becoming half demon? That would be interesting, although I don't think the wardens would allow that. But it would be interesting. And wardens are usually generally female too. Are there even any male wardens? I don't think I've ever seen any. They're very matriarchal as a people. Every word gonna drag through ever. Sorry guys, I have to change into my mog. Change my mog because I'm in a different form. Yeah, I feel that. Pretty much. I do like the BFA Warfront gear for plate and Nelf stuff. Oh yeah, the Nelf, like the BFA Warfront gear, just all of it in general for both factions is just top notch. My favorite is the Night Elf stuff like you were just saying. And really? That close? And none of them are... Gosh darn it. Oh well. In the Horde mail set, that's like a full body chainmail with like the chainmail skirt and the big shoulders. Ah, oh, it's so cool. It's a good look. It's a good look. The BFA Warfront gear is awesome. I plan to attempt to farm Warfront stuff in the future. I don't know when, but in the future. Since we can't solo it, that one would have to be a community run or something. I want my Defias mask on my DH. That would be awesome. I agree with you there. Do you prefer Horde or Alliance, and what is your favorite race? Well, I play Horde and Alliance both. I have a fairly even split between them. But my main is a human, so I guess technically Alliance. I don't really have a favorite race, though. I just have to say the Elves and the Worgen would probably be my favorites, I guess. But I play everything. I have a race class combo, every available race class combo, so. Someone followed. Where is it at? Thank you, Small CJ. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. And I hope you enjoy your stay. I play everything, Arbany, so... Don't have... Like, I guess I'm Alliance leaning, technically, but... I'm pretty open to it. I like both. Just saying though, Spite Darter Wings are visible in Dracthyr form. Are they really? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Where are we at here? No male are a part of the Warden cast and no floor. Yeah, I didn't think so. I haven't seen any. I didn't think so. Fandom, WoW Wiki says many wards are women, though not all of them. Well, I don't know if we've seen any represented in the game. I would assume there are a few, but, you know, I don't know. That's up to the Night Elves. Where are we at here? I can't remember what it's called, but BFA Darkshore plate boots look amazing on Worgen. Giant Pob armor. They really do. I know what set you're talking about. It's the, kind of the Alliance-y looking... No, Darkshore, not... What is the plate one from Darkshore? That's the Night Elf looking one. Yeah. The Alliance looking one is from, Arathi. Both those sets are great. I know, I'm with you now. I know what one you're talking about. Where are we at here? Comp Stomp is next week. Good time to farm Marks of Honor so you can just buy the PvP Warfront looks. Yeah, you can. I've got the PvP version. Just not the actual colors that I want, which come from the tier 2 or 3 or whatever it is of normal and heroic war fronts. The quest. Alas, I farmed the crap out of that when it was current too. I was very unlucky with that. Really frustrating. The $1,000,000 question, why didn't Drakthir get a flight form like Worgen have a ground form? The fact that NPC Drakthir constantly talk about how much they love flying and other races are missing out by being grounded just drives me crazy. Yeah, I feel that. I think Blizzard just didn't want to have a race that could fly, like officially fly. I don't really count Soar because it's a cooldown, it's limited, you can't regain your vigor, it's not 100% like dragon riding. The mechanics are there, it's just very, very limited. So I don't know. I'm frustrated by it too. It's really disappointing, honestly. Whoop. Whoop. Where's it at? Right here? Down here? Okay. Alliance supremacy confirmed. Kraken agrees. Sure. So excited for the Goblin Worgen monks and Lightforged Draenei. I'm excited for all 3 of them because monk will officially be available to all races with the exception of Drakthir, but they're special. Next patch. So next week, that's going to be awesome. It's perfect too because I have 3 monk duplicates. Ironically. So that worked out. So I just got to do a couple race changes and we're good. And I'll have those too. Pretty pleased. I'm still farming for the Plate Warfront shoulders. Give me my lion pauldrons. I feel that. There's a lot of pieces I'm missing from those as well. They just don't... Not good luck on those ones, unfortunately. I wish Blizzard would let people use what weapons they want. I would love to give a DK with Warglaives. I'm really salty about that. Totally understandable. I wish Warglaives weren't locked to Demon Hunters only. It is a big bummer for sure. Unfortunately, those boots don't match much of anything. I mean, they can. They can. You just gotta get creative. Gotta use your skills. I guess it does not bother you much that there are a 30-70 ally horde. I personally prefer the Alliance. Dwarves and Gnome, but I'm sort of forced to play horde since there are more players and more trading opportunities. See, I definitely haven't experienced that, but it's gonna depend on what realm you're on. Moonguard, for example, is super heavy Alliance. There's been a surgence of horde players lately, but I think it's just the same Alliance players on Moonguard who have horde alts for RP. So it definitely depends on what server you're on. I mean, druids. If Drakthir flying firm worked exactly like dragon riding, it would make sense. Agreed. Agreed, Thalia. I'm a monk druid main, so I always love me some more options to play. Agreed. The ones I can't wait to open up for are druid and shaman and paladin. More, please. More options, please. Super limited. And possibly demon hunter if they decide to be nice. Yay! Yay! An Arakoa dig popped up. Good. Hopefully this Apex's crystal turns into a pristine. I disagree. I feel like Soar is plenty enough for a class feature to keep some balance, especially once you get exploration on the content. It's super strong. Sure. But I definitely disagree with you, Flop. I really wish Drakthir could actually fly. Just like Demon Hunters should also be able to actually fly. Activate demon form and flap away. Illidan does it. Why are his followers so weak? Lame. Just let me be my own mount. Open every race to both sides already, I'd say. I definitely agree. I know that would cause a lot of people to go up in arms, but I'm right there with you, Arabany. The myth, the women, the legendary, the woman, the legendary Kraken cutie. Hello, BG. Welcome, welcome. Nice of you to join us today again. Glad to have you here, as always. My regulars are popping in. What balance? It's just dragon riding as a Drakthir. Exactly! There's no balance to be had there. You can't even use it in raids, so it's just open world content. I've never used Soar anywhere except old content. Yeah, same. I rarely use it because it's kind of pointless. Okay, here we go. Ah, gosh dang it. That one does not want to proc. No pristine. Boo. Boo. Oh well. Human shaman, human shaman, human shaman. Agreed. I have a character that I would immediately make into a human shaman. Should it ever become available. Just a regular human, not Kultiran. I don't want to be a big boy. I want a regular human. Thank you. I can say without bragging that I'm good at WoW fashion, terrible at life fashion though. And I have a couple of sets I love using with those boots with. Just their shade doesn't come close to many other things. Totally understandable. Yeah, I love Mog too. That's definitely... At some point this year, I'm going to be definitely slapping down some Mog farming. I want to collect all the Mog in the game. I know that sounds crazy. It's because it is. Honestly, I'm like 70-80% there just from passively getting it over the years. So it's not too bad. Gnome Paladins when? Yes. Gnomes, please. Gnome Paladins. I really want Night Elf Paladin especially. I know a lot of people are wanting that one. Night Elf Paladin who uses the light of a loon. Please and thank you. Have a nice day. BG did a gifted sub. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, BG. I super appreciate it. That's very generous of you, and congratulations to Kalu for the gifted sub. Thank you, BG. Very sweet of you. Shaman take I want. Agreed. Wait, guys, do you guys have the race change toy from DF Engineering? It's the best thing ever. I think I do. I haven't really used it much, but I think I do. It's pretty awesome. Gnome, Panda, Goblin, Paladins. Those would be awesome. Want to buy Vulpera DH? Aw, dude. Vulpera swinging some glaives around. Badass. You could be like some epic sand hunter. You hunt desert demons specifically. That'd be rad. I would do that. I mean, if you watch Illidan take off, he's definitely casting Soar. Exactly! That's hilarious. Okay, but if Dracthra was a DH, would he sprout a second pair of wings? Probably not. I imagine their wings would probably just look a little more demonic since Fel. They'd be a Fel Dracthra, technically. Illidan only does gliding with style. Yes. Alright, where are we at here? If they gave Nelf Paladins, OMG. I mean, right? I know. I want them so bad. I mean, at this point, you might as well start doing the All Things add-on to get all the items in the game. See, I don't like all the things. I don't use it myself. I don't like the visual. I mean, it's just not for me. I don't like it, personally. But anyone else is totally welcome. I don't hate people for using it. So don't think that. And just for all of you, since I have a lot of new folks here, whenever I say I don't like something, I'm not the type of person to be like, well, I don't like you because you like this thing, or we can't have any disagreements, you know? If we disagree on something, I don't care. As long as you're not a jerk about it, you do you, you know? So, all the things is not for me, not my style. I don't really like the visual setup for it. And mad respect to the creator of it too, because good heavens, that's a lot. It's a big database to keep up. I'm just not into it myself. I mean, there is a literal Night Elf Paladin in the class hall and an undead. Exactly. There are. And there have been undead and orc and gnome paladins for a very long time. They're part of the Argent Crusade and the Argent Dawn. They're around. They've been in for a long time. So, you know. What do you do? Forsaken Paladin for the win. Yes, please. And also on Forsaken, please let the Forsaken / the Undead have a Nathanos level of, for better term, lack of better terms, a sexy human looking skin. Please give me the Nathanos level of customization. I want to be upright, I want to be hot, and I want to be dead. And I want to be a Paladin. Thank you. Because my main would switch to that pretty immediately. As long as it's Alliance, because he's an Alliance character. But Lightforged Undead, I'd take that. Give me some hot options. I don't want to be a zombie. I just want to be undead. There's a difference. Oh well. Maybe one day. My mom just got home, but I'm back now. Well, welcome back, Dabs. Void Elf, Void Knights. Do a skin of purple abilities for Paladin for them. Yes! Gold star for you for the day, Thalia. Thank you. You think like I do. To me, You can make any class work, any race work. All you gotta do is reskin like a color if you really think you don't want them using the light or something. I've wanted a Void Paladin for so long. You have no idea. Oh my gosh. Void Paladin, please. Please, 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 please. G, is that the one and only golden burb? It is indeed. The gilded canary is here. Druid? Yes, Druid. Like Star Wars sand people? Exactly! Leon O'Brien, yet another reason to simp over Illadaddy. Exactly, I just woke up in this stream, lol. How is everyone? Hello, Nexus. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. We are doing some archaeology. We've got about 10 minutes left of stream, because I usually only stream for 2.5 hours. But we're getting some archaeology done. No progress, unfortunately. No dice on any progress, but we're getting down to the wire on what I need left, so it's going to get harder and harder to get these last few pristines, unfortunately. Am I too late for that joke? All good, cool name, you're fine. Despite popular opinion, I think the Demon Hunter starting zone was very underwhelming. I do like it, but on repeat it does get a little boring, for sure. I do like it, though, personally. Hot undead pally, yes please. Agreed. Hi Flop, sorry I'm working. I know. How dare they indeed. I know, I'm the devil. I know, trust me. If Canary is my bestie, and she's my RP buddy, for all of you that don't know, let me tell you, if she wasn't a full-time mom, and she wasn't working a full-time job that literally eats up her entire life, this would be the Kraken and Canary show. Not lying. So... she's often highly requested, like, when's Canary coming back? I'm like, I don't know, when her job allows her to. Can't help it, man. Can't help it. Can't be helped, I'm sorry. Alright, next dig site. Down we go. Hee RP buddy, eyebrows. You are my RP buddy, that's what I call people. Or that's what she is. Not you, but her. She is my RP buddy. Because I only RP with one person, and that's Canary. Apparently, Kraken is inspiring. I did a Silver Shard Mines while listening and looked like I was way more skillful than I am. The enemy ended up sending 5 people after me. Hey, nice. I am happy to share some charisma. Waha! You got this. Go get him, Chakat. All the eyebrows. Yes. Noise, her. I wish it would have let you go through the process of becoming a demon hunter and then going on the starting zone of the demon hunter. That would be pretty cool. That's probably exactly what they'll do if and when they ever add new class race combos for demon hunter specifically. It's probably something similar to that, because the new Death Knights for the allied races and the Pandaren, for example, you're new. You're listed as a new Death Knight because you're under Bolvar, not Arthas. And you do, like, you swear your allegiance to him. It's very, very short. I do wish there was a little more to that intro, but I imagine that's something they'll probably do if they ever open up Demon Hunter to everything. And for those of you that don't believe it, they opened Death Knight to everybody, and everyone said that Death Knight would never be available to all races, so here we are. It could happen. Eventually the Demon Hunters will start dying out just like the DKs. We'll have to make more. Exactly. Exactly. Especially with Illidan not being around. He's not here to lead them anymore. He's off playing jailer for Sargeras. Which is interesting. So that's kind of an open point. Who knows what we're going to see with that later. I hope we see the return of Sargeras. Maybe he can actually help us and frickin' pull his sword back out. I don't know. Pull out, please. Take that however you want. Have you guys seen the new puppy they gave to Arthas and Hearthstone? I have not! They gave Arthas a puppy? Aw! I'll have to look. That's adorable. Is it a little undead puppy? That'd be so cute. Little lichy puppy. I suppose demon hunters could be orcs or something, I guess. They could be. They could be anything. There's even a human demon hunter in old lore. I don't remember who it is. I have to look up who they were again, but I mean, it doesn't have to be race limited. Anyone can use the Fel. The Fel is very not judgmental. If you want to use the Fel, it's like, hey, yeah, cool. You know? Just the demon hunters that currently exist was because of Illidan, and that's why they're elves. So, you know, just the same reason that the Forsaken, the undead that we play in game, are technically only human, because the Forsaken specifically are the undead of Lordaeron. There are many different undeads. Not all of them are human, but the playable ones are the Forsaken of Lordaeron specifically. The ones that broke away and were forsaken, thanks to Sylvanas. So, you know, if you broaden it a bit, it becomes more open. We picked up pages of Demon Hunter rituals, but characters have to be willing to die for it, since 2 out of 5 dying to try to become one. Oh yeah, I don't doubt that. We even have that one Demon Hunter that dies in the starting zone. It's too much power for him and he explodes! You all remember that? I was like, whoo! He poofed. He went poof. Alright. But that's the joy of Fel. It's chaos power. That's why Fel is awesome. Any tips for unlock BFA invasions on alts? I don't think so. I don't know. Do you need to do something to unlock BFA invasions? If you've done it on your main, and you've done the intro and unlocked the footholds for on your alt, then that's probably all you would need. I don't know that you need anything more than that. All you gotta do is stab your eyes and snort the Fel crack. Pretty much! Pretty much. You just infuse yourself with the Fel, stab out your eyeballs, grab some glaives, and go Demon Town. Like, it's not like a religious thing, you know? Not so much like, say, a paladin is. And even then, anyone can convert to a religion. Just don't forget to poke your eye before. Exactly. Ticks redeemed hydrate. Alright. There we go. Only the new ones, the old Forsaken, were different races? Yeah. I posted the puppy in picture gallery in Discord. Awesome, thank you. Hello, Mikhail. Welcome, welcome. Sliding in at the right at the end here. We got 3 minutes left to stream. Glad to have you here nonetheless, though, Mikhail. Me after watching that one demon hunter explode, he ate too many Taco Bell tacos. Nice. Fel tacos for sure. Fel Taco Bell. Could you imagine? That's a little terrifying, actually. Don't worry. You don't need the eyes. You can see magic. Definitely sounds like crack. Yeah, I mean, magic really kind of is a type of drug in this game, isn't it? Just ask the Blood Elves. They know. They've been doing the arcane crack for years. Says you have to eat the heart of a demon. I mean, with a side of like some white wine and a little bit of rosemary. It probably wouldn't be so bad. Writings of the Dark Herald were the rituals. The Illidan book talks about them too. Probably too graphic for the game. But I would love to see some more info on them. Agreed! See, you know your lore, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Thalia. You are absolutely wonderful. I call shenanigans. Demon Hunters subscribe to the Church of Edgy. I've sacrificed everything. What have you given up? The Church of Edge. And their leader is called the Edge Lord. The Lord of the Edge. Yep. I'd buy it. Oh, I'm late again. You are. I'm sorry, Mikhail. It's okay. It's alright, though. Gul'dan would work at Fel Taco Bell. Yes, I don't know why that makes me giggle. The Fel Free Shavakadu, yes. Alright, we will finish this, whatever you call it, dig site. And then we will wrap up here, and I'll do a raid. So I'll send you all off to whoever is available when I look. Oh, where are we at here? Welcome to Fel Taco. What will you give? I like that, I won't lie. I heard Gul'dan runs a fast food restaurant now in the Nether called Taco Fel. I think I like Taco Fel better than Fel Taco. I do agree. Taco Fel, it's a good one. That's amazing. To be fair, the original races were born from the magic of this world. I am a lore fiend! They are indeed. They are indeed. That is true. And you are! And I love lore. I love me some lore fiends, so by all means, it's nice to meet a fellow lore buff. And by all means, you know, I don't know 100% of the lore. It's probably impossible by this point, but I like to think I know a lot of it, just because I love the crap out of it. It's one of the main reasons I play this game. So, but I'm not always right. I will admit when I'm wrong on things. Although it's not very often. Just kidding. Where are we at here? Imagine a demon hunter in Outland Shannonwood Valley taking orders for Fell Tacos. Taco Fell, how can I explode you today? Would you like extra napkins with that? You're gonna want the extra napkins. Can I get an extra eye-beam on that? Yes. Del Taco was a thing in Arizona. Yeah, Del Taco was here too. There's a few Del Tacos around Oregon as well. Alright. Yeah, we're not any closer than we were before, unfortunately. No progress in archaeology today. Didn't get lucky, but hey, that's how it be sometimes. So, where are we at here? We are at time. So here is my usual schedule. There's the times and days I usually stream, so definitely give that a look, so that it converts for you in your time zone. Next week, with the patch, starts the drops. So I will still start at the same times. I'll just end a lot later. So you can look forward to that. Otherwise, let's do a raid here. Who's available? Who we got available? Let's see. Let's pick someone who's doing WoW. A lot of people aren't doing WoW today. We'll do Dead Sandra. Alright. / Dead Sandra. Alright. We're gonna do... okay, I spelled that wrong apparently. Dead Sandra. Don't give me that. What? Why is that? Oh, because I'm doing... gosh, I'm so professional here. Have a good night, everyone, but I'm not quite done yet. Raid Dead Sandra. There. Sheesh. Typing is a thing. Anyway, that is all for me for today. You all have a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, whatever it is for you. I will be here again tomorrow, because tomorrow for me is Friday, and I stream Monday through Friday. I'm going to send you off to Dead Sandra here. She is a wonderful streamer, and so give her your love and support for me. Love you all. Thank you as well, all the new people, for joining me. You have a fabulous evening. And good night. And thank you for the follow, Nexus, right at the end there. Thank you. Good night, everybody. What? Oh. Oops. Did I not? Hold on. Oopsie. Did I spell it wrong? Well, shit. This is the wrong one. Okay. Sigh. Let me go back to my channel. Okay. Okay. That's why I don't. Let's try again. Raid Dead Sandra. Let's try this again. Sorry, everybody. I don't know how many of you are still here, but whoops. Oh well. Oh well.
And really, you're about to finish the traveler's log? Nice.
Kraken Latte raided my stream with egg.
Kraken! Kraken, Kraken, Kraken! How are you doing? John, you're doing it wrong. Look, this is better. Slush shout out. Slush shout out. That's the better one, is now it's standing above